Team number 13, we have the Los Angeles Centurions with a few signups there, all on the offensive side of the ball. Though we got Hefty Lefty, probably inspired from Jared Lorenzen. That was his nickname. Jared Lorenzen, player at Kentucky, and who knows, he probably still to this day probably playing in arena football. But backing him up is Devin James. For now, they're gonna split time. They don't really have a definite starter right now, but those two gonna go at it. You got 4 quarterbacks at the players in the red are players who actually play in this league. I don't know how detailed I have them to the point, but I did the best I can with them. I did that long before I even had signups. At 2 more quarterbacks, Gustavo Vermonts and Jonathan Clayton. Running back, you have Christopher Soto and William Neal. And the 2 signups is at wide receiver, Trent Harrison and Wes Johnson. We'll get a good look at all of those as we see Chris Soto take that first carry and pick up about 8-9 yards with that one, as they set up a short yardage first down attempt. Can they pick up the first? No, I thought they was going to hammer it away. Hefty Lefty throwing downfield, and it looks like there was the running back, Soto. Yes, it is. Christopher Soto is 5'6", 185 pounds. As the big Hefty Lefty on the center hands it off to Soto, who stopped at the line of scrimmage. And Hefty Lefty is 6'3", 400 pounds with a strength archetype. He has a whole lot of belly. Throwing this time to the right side, hooked up with Soto, who didn't get much on that catch. Devin James backing him up is 5'6", 200. We should see him in the end of this video. He will hand it off. That was William Neal on that carry. Neal will handle the kickoff returns also. Neal is 5'10", 185 pounds with a speed archetype. But this kickoff is handled by the receiver, Wes Johnson, 6'4", 201 with a speed archetype. As they go back on the offensive side after being stopped that last drive, and the lefty pitches it out to Soto, who has blocking. Christopher Soto around the left sideline is turning it up with a focus archetype. Had 3 yards on the nearest defender. That was a big time run. My goodness, if they could get some big time runs from him. I remember in the scrimmage game he had some big runs. So Johnson takes that kickoff and was stopped short of the 35-yard line. The lefty would take it from the gun, empty backfield, no backs needed. He's throwing wide open receiver. Who is that? That is number 10, Trent Harrison, 6'1", 213 with a focus archetype. As the Hefty Lefty is trying to move them down the field, receiver didn't bring that one in. Can't move them without the receivers catching the ball. But so far accuracy is on point. That one should have been caught. That was Johnson who dropped it. It was low, but it was in his hand. So being flushed, he connects with William Neal. That is the backup running back getting into the 30-yard line. Almost sacked, but he ducked it. Yes, he will hand it off to Soto, who has room. Soto dragging him, man. Christopher Soto, 92 yards off of 4 carries, mainly due to that big run. Big Hefty will take it from the gun. That is Soto. They're throwing to the backs a lot. Christopher Soto brought that one inside the 15, well, just shy of the 15-yard line. Hefty Lefty, I thought he was about to take off. Throws, had a man. He had it, but he just led him a little bit too far. That was Adam Green. Adam Green, 5'11", 175 with a speed archetype. As Big Hefty finds his tight end, Freddie Jones, who brings it in the end zone. Throws the ball out of the stadium. My goodness. He was a little too excited to get that touchdown. Freddie Jones is not one of the sign-ups. He was a player that was already on the squad. So they kick it off. Here we go on the special teams. Can we get some special teams? That is Adam Green. No blocking. Nothing but blue jerseys around. So No sign of Devin James yet. The hefty lefty throwing it outside was intended for Soto. Man, he barely could get all that belly in the jersey. Two backs in the backfield. He thrown it. That was like similar to the last play, and that will go to the second half of this game. Threw it out to the fullback, and this is where I believe we're gonna see Devin James, as that was a short kickoff to Green. Green got across the 30-yard line, but not much further than that. There he is, Devin James, 5'6", really short, 200 pounds with a strength archetype. He is the quarterback for this half. Hands it off to the fullback, who picks up a few yards. James, wearing number 1, will take this one from under the center. Hands it off to the running back. That's Soto. Soto breaking to the outside. Is he about to take this one to the house? Yes, he is. Christopher Soto. Wow. Is this defense slow? Or just 5 carries, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. After all of that defensive lockdown we seen from the other squads, we're seeing the running backs get loose lately. James, pump fake. He had me on a pump first time. I thought he released it. That looks like Trent Harrison pulled that one in. Yeah, that's Trent Harrison. James will take this one from the gun. Soto in the backfield with him. And they running slants. That's Harrison. Picks up a first down and some more. So this team, I'm looking at the roster. I don't have much to say about the roster. I was just taking a peek, as it looked like the fullback was stopped behind a lot of scrimmage. 2 big explosive runs for the offense. And they got another touchdown from the tight end, Freddie Jones. William Neal just brought another pass in. They throw it to their running backs a lot. Their running backs is heavily involved in the passing game, so they spread the ball around. That is William Neal in motion, lined up at receiver. Let's see if they going to him. They did go to him. That's what I was talking about. The running backs are heavily involved in the passing game. And we have another short yardage situation where they choose to throw. James throwing, finds the tight end, Freddie Jones. Jones pulled that one in. We are headed to the end of this video. 6 carries, 54 yards, plus 3 catches for 28. Man, good day for Christopher Soto, who took most of the carries. William Neal's carried the ball about 1 or 2 times, but most of his activity was on kickoff and in a receiving game, as Soto's in the backfield with James. Let's see what they elect to do. High snap, they elect to throw it down the field. Oh my goodness, he got mossed. Had him stumbling. That is Wes Johnson, 6'4", that pulled that one in. 6'4", 201. If he can go up and get it like that, they have a nice little squad. So this is the second team to dominate their defense in a couple of ways. They're able to drive the ball down and have explosive plays. So that is it for me. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, we'll continue this up as soon as possible.